Hi, I'm Dave, and today I want to talk about personal budgeting. Basically, people tell you to do it, but not necessarily what the information or how to do it very easily. I'm going to share a screen here, essentially on personal budgeting, and used an income of $40,000 annually, and then how that assumes would be monthly pay, and then break that down if you invest in a 401k or if you don't invest in 401k. So the gross pay is how much that 40,000 divided by 12 would be. And that's never the amount that you're ever going to see in your paycheck. So where does it all go? Federal income tax will be withheld. Social income tax will be withheld up to about $160,000 of income. Medicare tax is going to be withheld. I'm going to assume you have state income tax, but that's not necessarily going to apply to all people. And then your take-home pay, if you do not invest in a 401k at work, is going to be $2,500 and roughly $60. If you invest 3% in a 401k, that's going to be $100 a month, and your take-home pay will be actually only decreased by less than $100, and that's because it reduces the amount of federal income tax that you'll pay. So the government is actually subsidizing you in the short term and deferring taxes to be able to invest in a 401k. I mean, so that's essentially a good thing to be able to get you started. So your personal budget based on the information is uh, kind of averages based on what banks would loan you money for. And just because banks will loan you that amount of your percentage of income doesn't mean you have to spend that. It's just the most that they'll allow you to take out on loans because they think that's what you can repay. But if you are able to live on less, you're going to be better off. So housing, basically 30% of your income, that's going to be $742. Food, 10 to 15%, $370. Transportation, it's really a requirement here in America for the most part to have a car to be able to get food and go between your house and the job. It's probably about 15% of your income. Student loans, if you have them, I mean, you need to pay those off, but that's going to be a large line item. It's going to be probably as much as you spend on food. Savings and retirement, assuming you put 3% towards your 401k, because your company will often match 3%, so you can double your money, is common advice is to save 10% of your income. So after the 3% taken away from your 4K, you'll want to do another 7% or $179. Then entertainment. And then the after that, the only thing that's left is about 12% or $300 a month. That could be clothing, vacation, savings for the future, charity, and whatever you charge in your credit card to pay that off or to pay down credit card debt. One of the things people will see that's missing from here is essentially a lot of things that people consider necessities, like housing. Is that your cell phone bill isn't necessarily going to be on here, or your Wi-Fi for home cable and internet is not on here. I mean, and that could easily eat into $321. I mean, so the main reason you want to be able to budget is so that the money goes to where you want, and you also essentially pay yourself first. Even though I put housing first, you need to put money into savings and retirement. And I, that's because for every dollar that you spend when you're in your younger years, 20s and 30s, is you have to have about $25 more uh, in the future to be able to have a similar lifestyle in your retirement years. I hope this information is useful, and good luck out there.